This is the fifth video in a video series about information literacy and is presented by the Charles T. Jones Leadership Library at Central Penn College. In this video, you will learn how to synthesize research and personal knowledge to incorporate selected information into your knowledge base and value system. As you search for sources, you should be learning new information. If you aren't, then your sources are too basic for college-level research. As you read a source, be aware of any contradictions within the source. If there are multiple contradictions, then that source is not likely to be of high quality. Also, compare what you find in a source to information in other sources. The more facts and arguments that can be verified elsewhere, the more likely your source is to be reliable. You should wait to draw your own conclusions until you have closely examined information in a variety of sources. Check out the bibliography that the author provides. Does the author cite a lot of his or her own work in the source? Does the reference list include sources that have been heavily criticized by the professional community? As you read your sources, you should integrate your new knowledge with your previous knowledge. This is the very definition of learning. Incorporate your new knowledge into your value system if you can. As you learn new concepts, some concepts may be uncomfortable because it challenges something you believed you already understood. Investigate differing viewpoints you encounter to see if the source you are examining is one that presents a perspective that is largely agreed upon by the majority of professionals, or only a fraction of the professional community. Once you have investigated the legitimacy of these different viewpoints, you have a personal decision to make, whether to incorporate or reject the viewpoint. Are you able to verify information you have learned from a source through conversations with professionals in the field? Your professor is one very accessible person who can verify information for you. Your professor may lead discussions either in the classroom or online. Make sure that you participate and ask your professor any questions that you have about materials you encounter during research. You are also encouraged to converse with other professionals or experts about your research. You can do this by joining professional associations, finding social media pages specific for professionals in your field, and contacting leaders through email. At this point, you should consider again if you need to revise your research question or thesis statement. By now, you have collected and evaluated all of your sources. Now you need to decide if your research question has been fully satisfied. If not, then you should review your search strategies. Remember to search multiple information retrieval tools to search as many sources as possible so that you can find the very best sources to use. If you have questions synthesizing your research, contact the library.